Yo, yo, what up, everybody? It's Anthony Fallon, Tone Center Sports. You see the title. Week 8, Dal Vs Skins. Let's go. Alright. And let's talk about this game that's coming up. We know it's a rivalry game, so you get those stats out of the window. It's going to be on Pride. And who gets the first win of the season between the rivalry? Besides it being a rivalry game, you know, there are a lot of implications, a lot of things that come into play. One, the Carolina game, we lost to Carolina. Redskins beat Carolina, and so that's why I said in my last video, we must beat them twice. But we can't think about the second game when we play them again. We got to focus to the game. We got to focus on the game at hand. That's one of the main things. Secondly, it put us at the top of the division. You know, so we'll be 2-0 on everybody. You know. Until we play the Eagles. I think they're coming up right after that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if they're next Thursday or not, you know, but let's just say that they are, because I'm just hypothetically saying. Or do we have a bye? No, Eagles got a bye. Eagles are coming off a bye when they play us. So it might not be next week. I'm hoping that it's not. Because I want them to focus on this game right here. And bragging rights, of course. Let's get that first one out of the way. But we gotta sweep them, because we cannot tie with them, because we don't know how the rest of the season is gonna go. And we don't know how the rest of the season is going to go within the NFC East when we play the Giants again. We play Eagles twice, you know. So that's as far as that goes. Now, let's get into the nuances and some of the little other factors, other things to factor in. To factor in the keys to winning, or what's just some things to look out for, just some little wrinkles, you know, some things that I noticed. Well, the Dallas Washington's defense is good, not great. Just like our defense is good, it's not great. You know, it could be a battle. This game, I thought Jacksonville game was going to be a battle of the defenses. This game could be a battle of the defenses because of, you know, the love-hate relationship between the two. This is another thing to keep in mind is Alex Smith. I know he's more of a dink and dunk, but don't be surprised if they try to open the passing game up on Dallas. Don't be surprised. Because why I say that? Because, well, of course they're going to try to run first, running AP and stuff. But if AP doesn't get it going, the dinking and dunking doesn't get it going, they're going to try to throw it over our heads. You know? So, they're going to take their shots. Secondly, although the defense is pretty solid, compared to 3-4. Now, it's their front linemen, it's the 3 down linemen that can cause some havoc. That's another little factor. So off O-line, y'all got to be nasty again. Got to be nasty again this weekend. Gotta bring it. Gotta bring it so the offense can bring it. You know, the offense been anemic. It's been inconsistent so far, and as as it stands right now, just being a realist, so we won last weekend. There's a possibility that we might lose again. Now, I'm not thinking that, because I think that we're gonna actually get the victory. I think that we have finally turned the tide, where this offense, I don't know if it's going to explode and do 40 points, but the offense is going to create a lot of plays. Because, as a matter of fact, Dak did exactly what I talked about maybe about 2 to 3 weeks ago. Like I said, I don't care if Dak throws for 200, 300 yards. If he throws for 183, like he did last weekend, but he had 3 touchdowns, 2 passing, 1 running. But he has 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns. You know, and it could be 183 yards with no interceptions. That's winning. Why? Because for one thing, that tells you that the defense has elevated their level of play while the offense is still coming right under it. You know what I'm saying? Pushing that defense to elevate itself. So that's another thing that I say is that, you know, once it's catch up with the defense, you know, the defense is going to have to take it up another step. Is revert back to playing checkers. We have to continue to play chess. We're going to have to continue to play chess. Have a well-planned strategy. You know, everything doesn't go as smoothly. You know, the whole game plan doesn't, some things don't pan out. You know, but you know, the coaches just got to get their head out the ass, man, and adjust when things aren't going their way. We just have to just have to take a different approach. What I would like to see for us, you know, now that I mean, this is just me and my thoughts. This is just my thoughts and my thoughts only. I've always in favor of using all of your weapons. That's why I say run Dak and Raj Smith out the backfield, along with Dak Prescott. RPO is just open up in a variety of ways, because you got 2 pretty good running backs back there, or 3 really, but then you can pass out of that as well. You can pass out of that now. Excuse me. I've been riding, so still got a good ways to go. I got 4 more hours, 4.5 hours to go. Headed to Omaha. Man. But anyway, now this is another wrinkle I would love to see, because now Tavon Austin might be out for a while, so our web back is gone. And now I don't know if we still have Cannon, because he's more like that web back style, a wide receiver. He's small, deep threat, got the speed and all of that. I don't know about his hands. I don't know much about him. And I mean, I think he's on the practice squad if he's still on the team. Not quite sure. And if they have activated Bo Scarborough, Rod Smith and Bo Scarborough can share the running load. Well, Zeke gonna get his touches. Well, more so, see, in the passing game, it's like it'll be an even split. 10 rushes, 10 passes. You know, 10 pass attempts. You know, stuff like that. And that'll be a huge mismatch. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, especially Bo Scarborough, he could be a wild card if he's activated to play. Why? Because Redskins defense is a 3-4. defense. We had trouble last time against the last 3-4 defense we played, which is the Houston Texans. Now they don't have the caliber of they don't have the calibers of a J.J. Watt and a Clowney and Merciless. I mean, that linebacking core was just vicious, man. But you can't sleep on the Washington Redskins players, though. They was under the radar all season, just like we are. And so far they show flashes of brilliance too. So they're right there, right along with us. You know what I'm saying? They teetering for the better, teetering for the worse. You know. And I think this game is gonna. I think this game not only is gonna be just as much of a defining game as the Jacksonville game was last weekend. Matter of fact, every game going forward is going to be just as defining as them 40 we put up on Jacksonville. I'm just trying to hear this beeping, man. It's too close to a vehicle. I'm trying to get over, but these cars are speeding up on me. Anyway, so the only thing to do is just slack up a little bit. But yeah, is to everything is going to be defined. It's going to be defined because we're still creating an identity for ourselves. Whether it's the hands of Jason Garrett or not, the team itself, the players on that team itself is trying to define themselves and trying to prove to everybody, even themselves, that they don't have to be elite, top of the echelon of wide receivers, but they can get it done. And that's what it's all about, getting it done in your area. You know, adjust to the ball. Yes, Dak have some accuracy issues, you know, but those things can be. And the most important thing is accuracy. But the thing is that accuracy, it can be developed. That's why I always say it relies on Garrett, because Dak was supposed to be a developmental player. That's why he was drafted in the 4th round. He really wasn't projecting to play this early. So he's in his 3rd season. He's still working on his craft. He's still young. But anyway, that's besides the fact. I've already mentioned that, 2 or 3 times already in previous videos. So, I'm not gonna keep going back on shit like that. But anyway, you just got to go back and watch and listen. So, what I think we are going to witness Sunday, we are going to see this defense turnovers and turn them into points. We have got in the last 2 games, that defense, y'all got to keep believing. Y'all got to stay hungry. Y'all got to stay aggressive. We're going to have some forced fumbles, and we're going to have turnovers, and we'll be getting that offense off the field. And whoever's playing slots, I need to see more Jordan Lewis. Anthony Brown's okay. I don't have nothing against him. He's a adequate defensive back at best right now. But I see him get in man-to-man coverage. He gets beat too much. I mean, it's going to happen anyway. You're just not going to win all battles. As long as you're there to wrap up, you don't get beat. You can get beat, but don't let them get yards after catch. I want to see some more Jordan Lewis, though. I think it's about time for him to play a little more. Because Anthony Brown is getting beat. Hasn't beaten a little too often for my liking. Because the slot is the slot is like a tight end. A slot is like a running back coming out the backfield. You know, a slot is a slot. Yeah. But a slot is this too. Is also is allowed to run after catch if the ball is placed in the right spot for a slot receiver. That's why they got to have a lot of agility and quickness, suddenness about them. It's because they're maybe not the most explosive or the fastest, really, but they're very elusive in how they run routes. You know what I'm saying? And they turn up field real fast. Good in open space. So I don't know if I'm going to ever see that wrinkle that I was talking about with Zeke being the wetback or whatever. But I think that could be factored in some games, maybe not this game, but in some games I think it will have to. We just have to make sure that we can. The run game just have to have some success. For Zeke to get 100 yards, you know. But if the game, as long as it's effective early, and we can run play action or the RPO, since everybody wants to do that, I think Dak is more. I mean, RPOs are fine, but it's when Dak scrambles is when he's most effective, because he do that like he did last weekend. And I'm pretty sure they put a spy on him. So that way, that takes one less player out of the passing game. But he still will have to maneuver within the pocket and seep out of the pocket doing pass plays, especially when it's man. They're going against man defense. Cover one man. So, I think there are some key factors just to look out for. But we'll see as the game goes. I know a lot of my folks gonna be calling me up, talking smack if they win the game. A lot of my family are Redskins fans. A lot of my friends are Redskins fans. That's why I haven't even said nothing on Facebook or nothing. I don't say that, but I'm gonna say this though. We are going to win, and I don't care if we win ugly from this point out. But we're going to build continuity. We're going to have some consistency on the offense, and this defense is going to go from good to a great defense with on-field production as far as turnovers. And turnovers in all three phases, stopping them on downs, forcing fumbles. No, 4 phases. Stopping them downs, forcing fumbles, interceptions, and impeding the offense by getting sacks, pressure on the quarterback. I think that's what's going to happen. I think Washington Redskins got something to look out for. But we starting to see this defense bud. They budding early. He's just starting to bud. So we're seeing more turnovers than we had in years. Interceptions especially. So, and another. Can we get somebody else in the backfield besides D-Law? Irvin, keep it up. Now at Taco, we're gonna see flashes. You know, we're gonna see flashes. So we just the year. I think by next year we're gonna see more of his potential. As long as he's working on his craft, working on his IQ, his general knowledge of football, period, the nuances of it, and especially being a lineman. So yeah, I think, and I don't think Dak is not going to be that type of quarterback that's going to always throw for 300 and 400 yards and stuff like that. You know, I know he wants it to be a show because it is entertainment. If it's going to be entertainment, he want Dak to put up big numbers. But Dak is a winner. Dak is a winner, period. Wins is the show. Winning is the show. Getting to the playoffs and winning is the show. Getting to the Super Bowl and winning is the show. But anyway, I'm not gonna rant. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm done. I want to save some thoughts back. I just want to hold some of these things back and wait till after the game is over with. You know, we come out with another victory. Do y'all want a victory? Do y'all want a victory? Remember the Titans? Oh. But anyway, I was just watching that last night or early this morning while I was waiting to get loaded. But anyway, oh, that was my favorite movies. Anyway, yeah. So I just hold back some things, man, because I could just go on and on and on about some things, but let me just run this by y'all. You know, and it's going back to the Houston Texans game. We should have went for it on 4th down. I've let it go because we won last weekend, so we beat a very tough opponent. But just not going for it. That happened, but once before in the game with Jason Garrett. You know, I think we were playing Washington Redskins a few years back, and like I said, they fucking handed it to us the first half, and then, you know, just bombed all over that defense. And then defense allowed Romo and all of them to get back in the game. I think we eventually lost that game, but it was one pivotal point where we was right at the goal line or whatnot, or in the scoring area, the green area at least, not the red zone. And we was 4th down and short, and he elected to go for the field goal, and that I don't think we ever got the ball back, something like that. Or we never got down into the red zone again. But it was that point in the midst of the game, feeling and understanding how the flow of the game, where he should have went for it on 4th down, and then you saw it again against the Titans. Now you can come up, you can give me the crap of, you know, you wanted to rely on the defense, but the defense was giving ground the whole second half, really the 4th quarter. And it was the battle of the defense, so it was like, whose defense going to give in first? And it just happened to be ours. This is also another pattern. Preseason, they set the starters down. They set the starters for 2 weeks. The last 2 games, they shut Dak, Zeke, all of them down. And then when the season started, which we could not afford, because the offense is going to be slow anyway, so you might as well just play them preseason so they can kind of be up to speed into the game flow. Instead, Garrett, you decided to sit him. Why this is reminiscent is because 2016, the last game of the season, what Garrett do? Set him down for 2 weeks. And we got in the Green Bay game, and we got down, fought our way back, valiant effort. And eventually we lost the game. Is how they're going to attack our defense. And our defense is not complicated. It is simple. It is going to rely on you to put forth the effort. Right? So, with that being said, guys, it's Total Set of Sports. I'm Anthony Fallon. Peace. I'm out.